Hi everyone, my name is Sanjay Chouhan and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be looking into Antigravity from Google. Antigravity is an AI IDE, or you can say an code editor which uses AI agents. So you may have heard of Cursor, Windsurf, or GitHub Copilot. It's something similar to that only. And we'll see the anti-gravity, and we'll use the anti-gravity to build my portfolio website. So to download it, just Google anti-gravity. You'll see the link, you'll find this link, antigravity.google. So click on this. You can download for your OS, for Mac OS, Windows, Linux, for all the OS it's available. And you can see some use cases mentioned here and some functionalities of the IDE mentioned in this page. You can dig deep. After installing, you need to log in through your Google account, and if you want, you also need to if you want to use the IDE with the browser. Basically, if you want if you want to allow the IDE to use your browser to check the code that it has written, then you'll also need to install one of the Chrome extension which allows the IDE to access the Chrome browser. So it will automatically ask you to install that Chrome extension if you build a new website and if it tries to open the website and see how it is working. So I have already installed the IDE, and let's see how it works. So this is our Antigravity IDE from Google. So let me open a empty folder. I'll open a empty folder called portfolio. Here we'll have our code. This IDE is very familiar if you are used to other kind of IDEs. On the left hand side, you will see the files and folders. On the bottom, you will have output, and we have the terminal. We can run our code. On the right hand side, we have the agent. So this is where the agent reside. We have this text box where we can input, and we have different mode, planning and fast. We have different models available. By default, we have Claude, Gemini models available. We can use any one of them. There are some limitation, like there are some limits how much tokens you can process in a given amount of time in the free trial. We have some image workflows we can add. There is no option to add files. That's an issue. We should have option to add files. By file I mean temporary files. There are some customization techniques. We can add MCP servers. There are publicly available servers that we have. We can add them in this IDE, or we can also have our own custom MCP server which we can add. There are a few customizations that we can do. We can have new conversations by clicking the plus icon. So let me start. So let's create a modern looking portfolio website for which is suitable for an AI engineer. So let's use this cloud model for this, and we are using planning because it needs to plan and then create the code. So you see that it's starting the generation process. It takes some times. After analyzing, it decompose the given task into subtasks. So this is different subtasks that we need to perform for achieving this task. Given the subtask, sorry, we have given the task, but it generated the subtask, which is a step-by-step process to achieve the goal. So in the task, you can see that the first part is to do planning. So in the planning phase, it will create an implementation plan. So you can see the implementation plan file is created, and now it will do the implementation. So it will start the implementation process. So I had already given the full access for implementing the plan. That's why I didn't ask for my approval. Now it's working on the HTML and CSS for the website. You can see on the left hand side explorer option, the files are getting generated. The index.html, styles.css, and the script.js is already generated. It will update the code. It also added some image which will be used in the website. Now it is launching the web browser. So this is the Chrome browser it has launched, and it is happening automatically. You can see this is the website that it has built. It will go through the whole website and it will do that basically QA testing. We can also go through it. This is the task, so we can see this is almost completed. In my experience, I found that the verification done by the agent using the Chrome browser is not very accurate. So it's better to do verification on your own than give more accurate instruction, or more accurate feedbacks on the website or whatever you are building. So we can see this is all the files we have built. We can accept the changes or we can reject the changes. So since it's working fine, we will accept the changes. If it is not working fine, then you might reject the change and then you might ask again to do the changes. So it's now working on a walkthrough, which is like a QA report. We can see on the right hand side chat window, it's generating some summary of all the things that it has done. And it will also create this walkthrough document, which we can go through. So as I mentioned, this it will contain some images and videos of the final output. It will contain some comments, all the things that it has done. So this is complete QA report or testing report. You can go through it if you want, but it's better to do the QA yourself, because the accuracy of the QA report might be not that good. We can see that all the things are implemented. So this is our website. We see that it's pretty good, considering that we have just used prompt to just create it. We can modify it based on our feedback. So I wanted to add some more section like work experience and education section in this work portfolio website. So I asked it to add those. Now it will again start the coding. It will edit the file. So it's editing the index.html to add more sections. It might add also it's also change the style while adding the other sections. And in the background, it has run the website. It has gone through the website. You can see it's taking a screenshot to go through the website. And we can see this is our website. We have added the both the sections which we requested. Now we'll ask to add a button to switch the theme between light and dark theme. So let's ask it to generate those theme switcher. So it's now, as you can see, it's generating the HTML and CSS for the theme switcher, and you can see this is the theme switcher which is working fine. There are some issues on the navigation bar. We can ask it to fix those issues as well. Other than that, it's look pretty good. So I have copy pasted my resume here, basically to update the data, since the data is fictitious data currently in the website. So I copy pasted my resume. It will, based on the resume, it will update the website and it will include my name and my education and other details. So you can see these are my details. Work experience is added here, my education is added here. So I have gone through a few more iterations. I have done more changes and I have added more content in the website. So apart from the content, I have not added any code myself. I have only added some text content. Other than that, I have not changed anything in the code myself. I have asked the agent to do all the changes. And after going through a few iterations, I was able to create a website which I think is very cool. And I'll use this website as my portfolio website. So this is what we are able to get from the agent, or what do you call this IDE. The Antigravity IDE created this portfolio website which I will be using as my portfolio website. So currently my portfolio website is very outdated and I wanted to update it. Now I think this is very good. You can see we have this cool animations in the background, the everything looks cool, everything looks good. I added some vectors, I added my YouTube details. uh, so basically I changed the way it looks. Now it looks very good. Now it looks very professional. It looks like I have spent a lot of time in building this website, but trust me, I didn't do any coding myself. I only asked it to do all the codings, and I am very amazed by it. So you can see this glass, like in the background. We can see this is frosted glass kind of effect we have here, right? It's look very good. We have this toggle for light and dark theme. So dark theme is also looking very good. It's look very professional. You can see here all the details are here, and this works even in the mobile kind of device. So I have selected, let me select iPhone 14 Pro, and you can see this looks good, right? This works quite well with the small devices, and everything looks good. We have this theme switcher which is also looking good, and this and the hamburger menu is also working fine. You can see this is the hamburger menu. We can select sections, it will go to the section both in light and dark theme. The hamburger menu is fine, working fine. So there are other IDs like Antigravity as well, but Antigravity has some benefits, like you can use it. I was able to build this whole website and other things as well. I was experimenting with other things as well, and I ran out of this Claude model. Basically, I ran out of the token for this Claude model. So you see here, it says that you have reached the quota limit. uh, it will reset on 18th. Okay, but I was then I switched back to Gemini. So we have other options. You can also use GPT OSS model. So it's pretty good. You can use this IDE to, I mean, to explore this agentic system without needing to spend money. Thanks for watching. um, if you have any query, please comment, and if you like the video, please hit the like button. See you in the next video. Bye.